Final game of the 2026 Ranger Invitational. It's for third place here. It's a second place game, but it's second place because that's where they finished in their pool bracket. But the winner of this one will take third place. The loser of the game behind us with who the heck's playing? Marshfield and Menominee will be second place. Winner will be in first place. C-Mavs, Ryan Rasmussen here bringing you today's action live on Zaleski Sports. Today's pregame show presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. It is the Kaukauna Angels and the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers. Both teams 2-1 coming into today. Rapids with a couple of nice wins yesterday over Neenah and Heartland. They lost to Menominee on Friday night. Kaukauna with a loss to Appleton on Friday, and then wins over Stevens Point and Marshfield yesterday. And that is where we stand here. So glad you're joining us here on Zaleski Sports this afternoon. We got it. Maybe not surprised. We got quite a few games. Marshfield and Minocqua, they are in coaches meeting now at Jack Hackman Field. Might be the most surprising game that's happening today, Minocqua and Marshfield, just because of the just because of the rain. Oh, there you go. Evan is on the mic today. There you go. So Marshfield and Menominee going to take place here in just a moment. Give Evan a round of applause. Attaboy. That was awesome. Reminder, today's pregame show is presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Wisconsin Rapids lineup goes Kaukauna will be batting first as the rain does continue to trickle down here in central Wisconsin. It's a nice little cool down before we get into the heat of next week. Have the rain come through, cool things down, wet things down before everything starts heating up and drying out. So, heat index tomorrow of 107 in Wisconsin Rapids, and that is just the beginning of it. So we are in a heat warning, but had such a slow start to the summer with the rain and the cool weather. And you know what, people? In 5 months, it's probably going to be a blizzarding. And 5 months, we're going to have Thanksgiving, and it's going to be cold. So just deal with the heat, and we'll all get through it. We always have every year. It'll cool down eventually, and then, as people on Facebook and social media always say, once it gets to December and January and February, once it's blizzarding and 40 below zero, they're going to be like, oh, you were complaining in the summer when it was too hot. You live in Wisconsin, it's always going to be this way. It's going to be hot in the summer, cold in the winter, and just enjoy it while you can. It is the Rangers and the Angels here with Justin Tibbetts on the mound for post 9. McCoy Lanou will lead things off. Aiden Moss bats second at shortstop. Riker Donnermeyer is in left field. He bats third. Nolan Lotzer is at first. Dylan Lotzer is behind the plate. Carter Van Rossum is in right field. Max Hippis is at third base. Carson Gates is the DH. Jack Hack is at second base. And Chase Otradovic will be on the mound. Derek Freeman behind the plate calling balls and strikes. One game for you tomorrow. It is Stevens Point, who just played here, and Marshfield. So no time off for the Sixers or the Blue Devils. Again, scheduled time, start time 1:30. We were told that they would try and push it to 2. The rain has slowed down a little bit. I don't know if it's still raining or not, but we're starting at 1:42 this afternoon here in Wisconsin Rapids. Glad you're joining us. And the first pitch is a chopper over to Camden Martin at second. And getting down the line quickly was Lanou, but he grounds out on a 4-3 putout, and there's one away for Aiden Moss. Light rain, hit radar slowed down nicely. There was a lot of yellow coming through the Chippewa and Eau Claire valleys. We can play through light rain. We're good with that. And that'll bring up Aiden Moss, the shortstop. 1 pitch, 1 out for Justin Tibbetts. Bailey Casey the other night. There's another ground ball over to Camden Martin. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Bailey Casey the other night for Menominee against Wisconsin Rapids. 70 pitches in 7 innings. Efficient, as the cool kids say. And that'll bring up Riker Donnermeyer, the left fielder for Kaukauna. Give a big shout out to the Kaukauna Angels and the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts high school team. First state championship since 1953. Awesome. Awesome for the Ghosts. A lot of good parity in the state tournament this year. Ground ball off of Tibbetts. Brett Olds comes up throwing to first and not in time. It's dropped at first. We'll give him an infield base hit. That was right off of Tibbetts. We saw that yesterday as well in Rapids game against Nina, maybe, or Heartland. I think it was off the Heartland pitcher. Either way, infield base hit here with 2 outs for Nolan Lotzer. But of the 3 state championships of 2, 3, and 4, between Pewaukee in 2, Cedar Grove, Belgium in 3, and Columbus Catholic in 4. Those are all first-time winners. And then, obviously, as just previously mentioned, Kaukauna with their first in 53 years. No, 73 years. Math is hard sometimes. Yeah, 53. That's 70 years. Good stuff, though. No doubt about it. A ball and a strike here to Nolan Losser, the first baseman. Tibbetts steps off and asks Mason Helmuth for some new signs. Give you the defense here behind Justin if another pitch is warranted, and it's going to hit into the gap of the right center field. Josh Bush is going to come up throwing. The throw is cut off at short to Potter, and Nolan Lotzer comes up with a 2-out base hit. Runners at the corners for 2 outs for Dylan Lotzer. Chase Lieberg is out left. Parker Marzofka in center, and Josh Bush in right. Brett Olds is at third. Jack Potter at short. Camden Martin takes his place at second base. We've called his name a couple of times already. Owen Richardson is at first, and Mason Helmuth back behind the plate for Wisconsin Rapids. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is made. Now throw back home is in time. They got him. And a 2-6-2 put out. And make sure that Riker Donnermeyer is all right. He slipped trying to get back up. And that'll end our first half inning. Kaukauna nothing. Rapids coming up. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends. And he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Camden Martin will lead things off. Brewers with a nice start today. Gary Sanchez, El Gary with a solo home run, 1-0 over the Cubs. Brewers got their teeth kicked in last night by the North Siders. Cincinnati coming up starting tomorrow. First one to Camden Martin, misses inside. Chase Otradovic on the mound for the Angels. Double A team this year is Kaukauna. Stick around for more Angels games this summer. Miles DeTroy, who was here yesterday, he'll be bringing you some good Kaukauna Angels baseball Legion games the rest of the summer. Glad to have a guy like Miles on our staff, no doubt about it. Great time. Doing great things at Keelan High School, going to Oshkosh in the fall. A ground ball. Trodovic steps and fires to retire Camden Martin. There's one away here in the first. That'll bring up Jack Potter, the shortstop. Yeah, some exciting news out of Zaleski Sports coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We'll be announcing some fun stuff. Call that a tease in the business. And that one nearly hits Potter. Ball and a strike. Some new schools, football schools, volleyball schools. Boys soccer in the fall as well. That one's fouled off of Potter. Ball and 2 strikes. Now to Jack. Couple of new areas to discover and to bring you on the ride of Zaleski Sports. That one bounces in there, gets away from Lotzer, even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Championship game over on the north field. The other game that was going on in that, Appleton and was it Nina? That was a 19-8 game. Chopper over to second. That's Jack Hack. Plays back on it and retires Potter. 2 away. Appleton scored 9 runs in the top of the 7th inning. And got that win to round out their weekend. Brandon Beardcott was mentioning it during his game, but the Firecracker Classic coming up next weekend at beautiful Buchholz Park in Stevens Point, starting on Friday nights. Make sure there's some fans up in that booth to cool things down on or over the weekend. Fireworks taking place at right on the river, usually. Riverfront. I don't know if they still have Riverfront Rendezvous, do they? Yeah. This weekend, I would assume, right? It's usually during the 4th of July. Rendezvous? How do I spell rendezvous? Doesn't matter. I figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, they always have great fireworks at Riverfront. I would expect some as well here in Rapids. Usually for like 4th of July time, People light off fireworks during the. Ooh, that one just missed. 2-out walk to Brett Olds. But yeah, we've had some cool games, late games over on the north field when people light off fireworks beyond the right field trees back by the BMX park back there. Always a fun time. Ground ball to third, backhanded nicely by Hippus. And a stretch at first and recovered out there by Lotzer to end the first inning. Eli Graff grounds out. We have played one complete. We're still scoreless. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor: Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
All right, Dylan Lotzer to lead things off. He was at the plate when, not double play, just on the caught stealing at home. Then Carter Van Rossum and Max Hippus for the Angels. Reminder: today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families. From business to personal banking and everywhere in between, let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Rapids does have has some time off after this matchup. Next game is Thursday against the Typhoon. Blooper to right center. Marzovka dives and makes the catch. Oh, full stretch. Full extension by Parker Marzovka in center field to retire Dylan Lotzer. We've seen some great defensive plays. Another web gem there. Wow. Outstanding effort by Marzovka. Ground ball to Potter. Just like the first inning, 2 pitches and 2 outs. Wow, that was a heck of a play. Coming up for the Angels, they'll have New London on Wednesday. They'll head to New London. And then Seymour actually played the double days on the 7th. Kimberly, Green Bay Southwest, Manitowoc, and then the regionals. There's a strike. Max made a nice play to end the bottom of the first inning over at third base. Looks like Dawson Luther will get the ball for Marshfield on the mound for post 54. Misses a touch inside there. It's a long pause. Fires back home, the 1-1. And nearly got that jersey. I think Max is more upset that he bounced out of the way. Mutual Lawassa Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutuallawassa.com. Find agent near you. There's a strike. Spinner in there, good. 2-2. Count runs full now to the Angels' third baseman. 3-2. And chopped at home plate. That was a good job staying alive. Brewers finally back into their white pinstripes. And the 3-2 coming back. Chopper over to Olds. Off balance. Tosses easily over to first base. 3 up, 3 down. We've played an inning and a half. We're scoreless. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
A little bit. All right. Bringing you back with some Johnny. Evan won't play it, so I better play it. I can't see nothing. No, I got my glasses off. 2-0 to Owen Richardson, Chase Lieberg, and Mason Helmuth here for the post-9 Rangers. Oh, that's a great weekend. 3-0 to Owen Richardson. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 3-1 now to Owen. Ground ball to first. Nice play by Nolan Lotzer to go down and snag it off the wet turf. There's one away now for Chase Lieberg, as some people call him that don't get it. Chase Lieberg. Put this back up here. There we go. First offering to Chase. Spinner misses a touch inside. 1-0. Mason Helmuth waiting on deck for post 9. There's a strike. Outside corner good. Pops it in there. Again, scheduled start time was 1:30. Pushed it to 1:42 because of the rain. We were told 2 o'clock. Glad they got it started when they did, because it is 2 o'clock now, and we're in the bottom of the second inning, and the rain is all but stopped here in the central Wisconsin area. Still a little bit on the radar, but nothing too significant. Again, it's a nice day to have it overcast and cloudy and a little cooler and breezy before the heat pops up tomorrow. Stay safe. Drink a lot of water. Unless you're Brandon Bierencott, then you can drink his iced coffee. Fly ball to right center. That's trouble. Gapper for Chase Lieberg. Rounds first, heads to second with a 1-out double for Chase. Good piece hit in there with the full count. What's he call it? Iced Americano? Yeah. Brandon Bierencott. Absolutely a treasure. National treasure, as Evan says. Now you're going to make me go home and watch Nicolas Cage. Mason Helmuth now with the runner at second. Long look. And that one hits Mason. Fastball right above the waist. Right above the waistline. Coach Halbert going to get a runner or not? I don't think so. Going to let Mason run. Oh, he's rubbing that. Was he rubbing the left arm? That's where it hit him. Now Josh Bush. Looks at a ball outside. Sounded like it hit him in the back, but he was rubbing that left arm and shaking that left arm. Yeah. There's a strike right at the top of the zone. Now what, tomorrow, 93, Tuesday, 95? Oh, the 1-1. Ground ball back to Odradovic. He's going to go to third, get the lead runner. That'll bring up Parker Marzofka with 2 outs. 93, 95, 90, 92, 86, 90. Oh, it's good to see him back out there. Evan Calverley running for Wisconsin Rapids. Evan was supposed to be the starting pitcher last night, and he took his warm-up pitches, and the right calf tightened up big time on him. Chase Lieber came in and pitched pretty well in relief. Again, not getting a lot of time to warm up and get ready, but Chase did the job. Calverley from second with 2 outs, the 0-1. Long look. 2-1 now to Parker. Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling of Wisconsin Rapids. Place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Fly ball to right, and playing way shallow was Carter Van Rossum to end the second inning on the fly out by Marzofka. No runs on a hit and 2 left. We played 2 complete. Still scoreless. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MaidaCustom.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. MegaSure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
All right, 8-9-1 due up here for Kaukauna and Johnny was taking us here to the third inning. I love it. Love it, love it. Thank you, Evan. Carson Gates, the DH, to lead things off here for Kaukauna. First offering from Tibbetts, Mrs. Lowe, 1-0. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home. With lightning fast, reliable internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. Solaris keeps us powered here at the Quadplex, everywhere we are here in Wisconsin Rapids. The lone spot, Robinson Park. Haven't gotten internet over there, but working on it. 2-0, swung on a missed. Home of the Assumption softball, but here at the Quadplex, the football field right across campus, or right, not even across campus, right next to us. The field house over at Witter Field, Assumption High School. There's a rip to left. There's a base hit. Carson Gates squared it up. Puts it into left for Jack Hack, the second baseman. And back to the top of the order. Yep, thanks Solaris big time, no doubt about it. They power my house as well. Great customer service. They do a good job, and we appreciate it. Runner at first and nobody out for Kaukauna. Bounced in there. Helmuth with a good stop, 1-0. See what we got over in Chaparral land. Tibbetts misses high, 2-0. Top of the order, McCoy Lanou on deck. I think the bottom of the second inning already? I think they might be. Lights are on at Jack Hackman Field. The home of the AAA American Legion State Tournament this year. Regionals are at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point. Kaukauna still waiting for their Legion regional location. Stratford, we know, is hosting a regional this year. I think the AA is in River Falls. So if Kaukauna makes it, that's going to be a hike over to the other side of the state. Bunts it foul. Counter runs full now to Jack Hack. What other games we got going on here? That's our game. Already got that one pulled up. Wapaka and Navarino. The Wapaka Lakeman doing Lakeman things again this year. Playing really, really well. And the throw won't matter as it's going to be a walk. Now 2 on and nobody out for the top of the order for the Angels. Lanou grounded out to Camden Martin to start the game. We'll pack up 7-0 on Navarino. One of the best adult league baseball pitchers, Cam Seidel, keeps on slinging it for Wapaka. I've known Cam for a while. Just doing the games over there for the Lakemen. Way in at first is Richardson. Bunts it down the third base line, does Lanou. Had the right idea, just executed it poorly. Not even poorly, just couldn't get it down. Richardson still way in at first. Squares again. Misses outside, and Brett Olds wasn't there covering third base, and Carson Gates stole third base with nobody near him. Good heads-up base running there from Carson. That's the way to do it. Little things. Runners at the corners now with nobody out. Kaukauna trying to break through first here. Fly ball and out of play. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids for all your plumbing and heating needs. Why like anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. 1 ball and 2 strikes to McCoy. Misses away. We're even at 2-2. There goes the runner and put it right where Potter was standing. And Lanou's going to pick up an RBI base hit. And now they got him in a rundown. They don't. He's going to get into second with no play. RBI base hit for McCoy Lanou. Single. Got to second on the throw. Hack was taking second base, and Potter went over to cover second base, and Lanou put it right where Potter was standing. Perfectly done. Aiden Moss now Two in scoring position, still nobody out for Kaukauna. There's a fly ball to left. Lieberg chasing it towards the line, makes the catch. Tagging will be Hack. And a successful out there for Kaukauna. Sacrifice fly for Aiden Moss. Brings in a run. First out of the inning. Riker Donnermeyer now for the Angels. Still only one out, runner scoring position. Donnermeyer singled back in the first and then was thrown out at home trying to execute a double steal. Lanu's got good speed at second with one out. Ground ball past third, and it's 0-2. Save up to $140 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through Tuesday, June 30th on 4 Goodyear tires. Got locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and right here on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. The 0-2. Lined her up the middle. They're going to send Lanu. The throw from Marzovka is going to be cut off and relayed and not in time. An 0-2 pitch, and Donnermeyer singled it to center. Good piece hitting there. Too good of a pitch on an 0-2 offering. Like Carrie Van Ert with State Farm, your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Ert, State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Now runner at first, still only one out. And that got him on the front elbow of Nolan Lotzer. He wasn't going to say anything at first, but then Derek Freeman called time, and Nolan shook in agreement. An acknowledgement in agreement. That'll bring up Dylan Lotzer. He flew out to center on that sensational play by Marzovka in the second. Still only one out, 3 across. That one almost got Dylan as well. 1-0. Three hits in the inning. The 1-0 offering. Spun it away. 2-0. Fires fouled right off the handle at the plate. 2-1. 3-0 here. 1-0 Marshfield. And they go to the top of the second on the north field behind us. Mike Steinwagner and Katie Lecton over there. There's a blooper and out of the reach of Potter. And everybody's going to be safe. A base hit for Lotzer. A good effort by Jack Potter. Just couldn't quite get the extension. There's some warm-up action. Do you have those lineup cards? I'm supposed to write all the substitutions in, but sometimes I don't. Cole Vanderloo running at first. Carter Van Rossum now. Spinner in there for a strike. 8th hitter of the inning for Kaukauna. Still only one out. Bases remain loaded. Their bases loaded back up. Tibbetts. Heater high, and it's 1-1. Trying to add another crooked number. Or continue the crooked number. Popped up on the infield. That's an infield fly. That's a big second out. And now Max Hippis. Infield fly. 2 outs. 9th hitter of the inning, Max Hippis. Grounded out to Brett Olds to end the second inning. A spinner dropped low for a strike. It's 0-1. Tibbetts fires again. Spun away that time, 1-1. One ball, one strike. 2 away, bases loaded. 2-1 now. Single, walk, single, sacrifice fly, single, hit by pitch, single, and infield fly. Two-one offering. Spiked it in there. Mason Helmy with another nice stop, but now Tibbetts behind 3-1. Tibbetts walked him. Walked in a run. Now the 10th hitter of the inning. Carson Gates started the inning off with a base hit to left. They officially batted around here in the 3rd inning. The 1-0 offering. Missed again. I think Evan Calverley slowly getting into the bullpen. Should have been warming up a little while ago. Now it's over the head, and Tibbetts behind 3-0. Now where to put him here? There's a strike. Swung on and missed. Runners will have a head start, so if Gates gets a hold of something, could be an issue. Lotzer and Vanderloo are at 2nd and 3rd with Hippus at 1st. There they go, and walked him again. Good at bats. Another run in. Bases are loaded again. Put Hippus out there at 2nd for Jack Hack, who walked to start the inning. Or excuse me, was the second batter of the inning, was the first walk of the inning. What do we got here? Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873, 715-424-1873 to start the conversation today. I believe there's a tie game. Yep. Marshfield 1, Menominee 1. We got 5 across here in the inning. Couple of walks for Tibbetts. We'll add everything up once the inning is over. Bases are still loaded for the number 9 hitter, Jack Hack. Ground ball, slow roller, tough play, and got him at first to end. Out to end the 3rd inning. 5 runs across. We'll get everything else added up here in the in between innings. You are watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night, all on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, top of the order here for Wisconsin Rapids, trailing 5-0. Camden Martin, Jack Potter, and Brett Olds. Camden bounced back to Otradovic back in the first inning. 1-0 offering is inside, 2-0. Chase fires back again. There's a strike. Make sure everything is hunky-dory around the Zaleski Sports Network this afternoon. And Martin swings through it, 2-2. Chopper past third, past Coach Halber. Yes, our 7th summer covering, and that one almost got him in the front ear flap, and it's 3-2. 7th summer covering Rangers baseball. Mentioned it the other day, that 2019 team was our first and with the Rangers, and it was a good one of the best. The 3-2. Swung on and missed, and a strikeout for Otradovic, and there's one away. Even that year that they hosted here in Wisconsin Rapids, they were pretty close. They were a coin flip away from going to regionals with the mishaps of the Milwaukee Legion team. And then De Pere won a coin flip. Eau Claire won state that year, but De Pere won a coin flip over Wisconsin Rapids to see who would represent the state in regionals. And Rapids lost that on the JV softball field. There's a fly ball and into the top of the net. Two and two to Potter. Chase fires back again. And Potter's going to be hit by a pitch. Second hit by pitch of the day, and that'll bring up Brett Olds with one out. And there's an error on Otradovic. Potter's going to round second, go to third. A two-base error on the Kaukauna pitcher. All right, now a runner at third and one out for Wisconsin Rapids. Ground ball is short. Backhanded, across the diamond, and in time to get it to Olds, but Rapids gets a run on the ground out. Aiden Moss with a nice play. 2 away now for Eli Graff. Her strike. We're in the bottom of the third inning, 5-1 Kaukauna. The Angels scored 5 runs on 4 hits in the top of this inning. And bounced in there. Ball and a strike. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Just opened a new clinic or new office up in Marshfield. Fly ball to center. And McCoy Lanu makes the catch to end the inning. 5-1 Kaukauna. Rapids does get one back here in the third. We've played 3 complete. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Quadplex here in central Wisconsin, now on the campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. At the top of the order for Kaukauna. McCoy Lanu to lead things off. He singled and scored back in the third inning, in the previous inning. Huh? Oh, all right. Thank you. Evan Calverley, the new pitcher. Ground ball to Potter at short. And Lanu almost beat it out again. He's made them closer than they should be for most. One away. And Calverley was the scheduled starting pitcher yesterday for Wisconsin Rapids in their game against Heartland. And he cramped up during his warm-up pitches. Oh, it's popped up a mile in the air. Calverley doesn't call for it. It's going to drop. Yep. That's going to be a foul ball. Yep. Yeah, Rapids got lucky there. Overly lucky, I think, might be the call. In no man's land, but it hit fair, and then nobody touched it and rolled foul. Aiden Moss just got a double taken away from him that didn't travel 5 feet away from home plate. Might have been the shortest double in history. Ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit out in front of the breaking ball. Ricker Donnermeyer on deck. He's 2 for 2 today. And swing and a miss. Calverley just wanted a strikeout. There's Surf Pro strikeout. Call Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Now Donnermeyer. At the plate, 2 for 2. Nobody on, 2 away. Oh, chop to third. Olds backs up on it all the way across. What a nice play that was by Brett Olds. 1-2-3 inning for Calverley. We've played 3.5. Uh-oh. Donnermeyer holding his right thigh. We'll see if he comes out and plays left field in the next half inning. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
So Riker Donnermeyer, who's going down to first base on that last ground out, came up holding that right thigh. Now Cole Vanderloo is out in left field taking over for Riker. First offering to Owen Richardson is fouled straight back, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Breaker in there for a strike. 0-2. Ground ball to second. Jack Hack plays down the second tall bounce, and there's 1 away. Bring up Chase Lieberg. He doubled his last time up. Reminder that Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Make sure to set up for a free consultation today. First one to Chase misses high and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Popped up, center field. Lanu in on it. Makes the catch about shoulder high, and there's 2 away. 2 up and 2 down for Mason Helmuth. Mason got hit by a pitch, the first pitch that he saw in the second inning. Calverley, who ran for him, is now pitching for Wisconsin Rapids. So if Mason gets on, they'll probably have to, or they will have to, go elsewhere in their pinch runner category. Yeah, Landon Jones out there, Carter Karbowski a possibility. Ground ball to second, but Hack, he kept his foot. Yep, that was a good job again by Nolan Lotzer, saving an error and ending the 4th inning. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 4. Still 5-1 Angels. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of
This, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
You know, I'll tell you, there's not a lot to get excited for when it comes to Wisconsin Badger football. The one thing that always excites me about Badger football is the gentleman that you just saw in that commercial there, Matt LePay, one of the best ever. I love listening to Matt, and even during the tough times the last couple of years, he has been a joy to listen to and get us through these football games. Badgers start the year against Notre Dame at Lambeau Field, though, so that'll be pretty fun to. Last time Badgers played at Lambeau was against, I think at that time, 5th-ranked LSU. And Wisconsin Rapids great Vince Beagle was on that team. I think Vince is coming back for a football camp in July. I think that's what the Flyers said down near the concession stand. Nolan Lotzer lead things off. Ground ball, and nice play by Calverley. Underhands it to first for the first out of the inning. Bring up Dylan Lotzer. Fly out and single for Dylan today. Followed by Carter Van Rossum. Menominey's making it interesting. 4-3 Marshfield, and Dawson Luther just hit Kellen Turner for Menominee. We're 5-1 here. And Calverley falls behind 2-0. There's a strike. He wanted it. Dylan wanted a swing. Held off. May have thought it was a touch high. Foul that one straight back. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away here in the visitor half of the 5th inning. We are moving right along. First pitch was at 142. We're at 240 right now. And Lotzer looks at a ball just above the letters. Calverley again, 3-2. Same spot, same result. This time a walk. Got to bring up Carter Van Rossum. Ground out and infield fly. Infield fly rule call. They'll bring in another runner here. That's going to be 15 this time. Delvin Munes on the bases. Menominey's got the bases loaded with 2 outs. Haven't heard any big cheers in a while, so obviously the live stream is behind is significantly behind what is actually happening. Oh, there's something. Let's see if Liam Asher did something or if Dawson Luther is able to get out of the jam. Ground ball and into right field. And throw to third is not in time. Good hustle there by the courtesy runner. Single, runners at the corners. It was a high strikeout to end that inning for Menominee. All right, that'll bring out Max Hippis, the third baseman. Ground out and RBI walk. It's always funny to see on the stat line that Andrew Vaughn tripled. He did today. Not something that happens often. And got a couple of them this year, though. Does Andrew Vaughn. Brewers lead 1-0, bottom of the sixth. We're 5-1 here. Double play opportunity to Potter to second for one, and low throw scooped out by Richardson to end the fifth inning. 6-3 double play. Calverley gets out of the jam. We have played 4.5. It is 5-1 Kaukauna. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor: Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
Josh Bush will lead things off here in the home half of the fifth inning for Wisconsin Rapids. There's a strike, even it up at a ball and a strike to Josh. Rapids a run on just one hit so far. There's a second hit. There you go. Talked him right into it. That'll bring up Parker Marzofka with one on and nobody out. United States back in action on Wednesday. Take on Bosnia. There's a second country with that as well, but Bosnia is the one that people are more familiar with in Santa Clara, I think, at Levi Stadium. Round of 32, knockout round, as they say. I guess every round from now until the championship is a knockout round, right? I mean, you lose, you get knocked out. Tough way to end their group stage, though, against Turkey. Last-second goal for the Turks. That's all right. Get Christian Pulisic back and get those starters back in there. See what they can do. Throw down to second is in time. They got him. Caught stealing. Leadoff single as he raced on a caught stealing. What you got for a count here, Derek? 2-1. All right. Two and one, Evan. 3-1. Three balls, 2 strikes now to Marzofka. Our game here, that game there. Marshfield and Menominee, ground ball up the middle. Plays off the hop of the mound, and Marzofka's thrown out by Aiden Moss. And there's 2 away on the ground out for the top of the order in Camden Martin. Ground out and a strikeout today for Cam. First one misses high and in, 1-0. Low and away. They're into the top of the fourth in the Northfield championship game. There's a line drive. That's a base hit. Nope. Goodness. My depth perception hasn't gotten any better. I thought it has gotten better. It has not. Blooper to short. We have played 5. Nice play out there by Aiden Moss. 5-1 Kaukauna. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Evan Calverley back out there. We go to the 6th here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is the final day and the final game and a half, or I guess final game now. We're in the 6th here. They're in the 4th over there of the 2026 Ranger Invitational. Hope you join us next year. Same weekend. Final weekend of June, which has, again, been pushed. It used to be during Father's Day weekend. It has now changed due to the fact that high school baseball ends so late now. First offering to Carson Gates is in there for a strike. Carson's 2 at-bats, both came in the 3rd inning. Single and a run scored to start it, and then a walk, an RBI walk in the 2nd at-bat of that inning. Calverley behind, 2-1 now. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. And Gates ahead 3-1. They're talking about National Treasure before. Thomas Gates is the name of Nicolas Cage's character, I think. There's a leadoff walk. Or that was his grandpa's name. I think it's Thomas Gates. Benjamin Gates. All right. Yeah, that might be my movie binge tonight on Disney Plus. Both of them. First one misses low to Jack Hack. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider since 1970. People have turned to Econ Electric. It's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. Top of the order looming for Kaukauna. Calverley misses again, 2-0. Now, there's cheering back there. Just waiting for it to pop up on the on the live stream. And Calverley ahead, or behind, 3-0. Bailey Casey's actually batting today for Menominee. Oh, double play. A line drive to the first baseman and then doubled up the runner at second base. That's the cheering. That's the end of the 4th inning in on the north field. 3-1 offering. Fly ball right field side, not a play. Throw it on to first. Not in time. Comes all the way back. Picks up the strikeout. That's Serve Pro strikeout. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Ground ball to third. Nope. Cut off by Potter, but a one-out base hit for McCoy Lanou. And there's 2 on and 1 out for Aiden Moss. I don't follow the NBA a whole lot, and again, I don't know what the ramifications of this is, but the Charlotte Hornets trading Miles Bridges and a 2029 first-round pick and a 2027 second-round pick to the Phoenix Suns for Grayson Allen. Jeez, Grayson's been all over the NBA. Royce O'Neal and a 2033 first-round pick. Do with that as you may. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. I don't follow along a whole lot. There's a fly ball to left center. They're going to send the runner and hold him up there. Another base hit. Base loaded again for Kaukauna, as they did in the third quite a few times. And that'll be Cole Vanderloo, who came in for Riker Donnermeyer after Riker came up hobbling in his last at-bat. First one from Calverley misses. Outside corner for a strike. Wanted it, held off, and called in a strike anyway. 1-2 now to Cole Vanderloo. Our sold-out crowd at AmFam Field today. There's a swing and a miss, and going to be out on the strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning. 2 away now for Nolan Lotzer. A single, hit by pitch, and a ground out. And you can find all these games at ZaleskiSports.com. All of our schedule. Line drive to first and foul. That would have cleared the bases. 0-1 on Lotzer. I think they're slowly closing the roof at American Family Field. Everybody on their phones looking at the radar, it looked like in the front row. Yeah, they sure are closing the roof. Try to lean into it and get that. Got to get it closed before rain. I think they actually had a rain delay a couple of years ago. They didn't get the roof closed in time. Calverley behind 2-1. Won't make much of a difference if all the panels are open, but the roof will be closed here in a couple of minutes. 3-1 now. Nowhere to put him. With Dylan Lotzer on deck. And just missed. Base the loaded walk. Drives in another run. That'll bring up Dylan Lotzer. Dylan has flown out, singled, and walked. I love the people's confidence. There's a strike. 0-1 here to Dylan Lotzer. Carter Van Rossum on deck. Base remain loaded. 2 outs. Outside corner, and Lotzer behind 0-2. That's one if you're Dylan Lotzer, you come up in the bottom of the inning and hope to stretch the strike zone a little bit when you're behind the plate catching. No doubt. There's strike 3. Strike 3 looking. That time on a breaking ball. Calverley strikes out the side, gives up a run on the bases loaded walk. Strands 3 more. We've played 5.5. 6-1 Kaukauna. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meta Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at metacustom.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. MegaSure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
All right, we go to the bottom of 6. A lot of work to do here for post 9. Jack Potter will lead things off. He was hit by a pitch, got to third on an error on a pickoff attempt, and then scored on a ground out from Brett Olds. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 here for the post 9 Rangers. Trailing 6-1. 1 run on just 2 hits. Post 9. Kaukauna, 6 runs on 9 hits. There's a strike. Ground ball. Tradovich will underhand it for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Brett Olds, a walk in the first and an RBI ground out in the third. One away here in the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. There's a 1-out base hit. Third hit of the day for Wisconsin Rapids. That'll bring up Eli Graff with 1 out. I appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon here on Zaleski Sports. This past 3 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Steve Maves, Ryan Rasmussen from the beautiful Quadplex here in Wisconsin Rapids. First offer to Eli is good for a strike. A liner past third, and they're going to hold the runner at second in Olds. Graff with a 1-out scorcher past third. And that'll bring up Owen Richardson 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. Check swing, pass first. 0-2 here to Owen Richardson. Wind has picked up mightily just in that last second. Check swing out in front of home plate. Tough play and no play made. Infield base hit for Owen Richardson. He went head first into first base, thinking there might be a throw, and now it'll be Chase Lieberg with the bases loaded for post 9. (6-1) Kaukauna. Lieberg, slow roller pass, third off a home plate, 0-1. Golden opportunity here for post 9. Breaking ball, fly ball to right. Van Rossum will make the catch, and the throw is way up the third base line. And run will score. Sacrifice fly. Both runners will advance. That'll bring up Mason Helmuth. Hit by pitch and a ground out today for Mason. Still 4-3 Marshfield in the, now they're in the bottom of the fifth. They've turned a couple of double plays. Has Marshfield. Helmuth to left. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rounding third. They'll hold up Graff, and now Helmuth stuck. Throw down to first. He's going to be safe. And Mason Helmuth with an RBI base hit. Richardson, they weren't going to test the arm of Vanderloo out there. Runners at the corners now for Josh Bush, who singled back in the fifth of a runner here. Carter Karbowski, I believe. Yep, there he is. Karbowski now at first. Due across here for the Rangers in the inning with 2 outs. Bush singled up the middle. His last at-bat. Misses high. A little warm-up action for Kaukauna in the bullpen. 20-something. Strike to Bush. Nathan Hansen, I believe, 21. Bush to second. Underhands it, and that'll end the inning. Rapids scores a couple. They get a couple back, leave a couple stranded. We're going to the 7th. New score, Kaukauna 6, Rapids 3. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night. All on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, it's going to be it's going to be Van Rossum, Hitbus, and Gates for Kaukauna. Here in the 7th, they are through 5 in the Northfield. They go to the 6th inning. Marshfield still leads it 4-3 in that Ranger Invitational Championship game. I have highlights of that game for you tomorrow. Misses away. Give Ryan something to do tomorrow morning. Ground ball to third and underneath the glove of Brett Olds. Leadoff base hit. I'll tell you a couple. They've turned 2 double plays, so that's not exactly sure when. There was one in the 5th, and I don't know when the other one was, but That's Marshfield has turned 2. Double plays. I'm not telling you how to do your job, just a suggestion. Couple of big plays. Squares the bunt. Nicely done there by Hippus. Calverley to first. He throws it way down the line. And Josh Bush backed it up nicely, able to get it in quickly, but an error there by Calverley. And Kaukauna with something cooking here in the 7th with nobody out and 2 in scoring position for Carson Gates. Carson's been on base all 3 times, a couple of walks and a single. He has also scored twice. So officially 1 for 1 in the afternoon. 1-0. There's a strike to the designated hitter Carson Gates. Misses away. Carson's only seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes in his 4 at-bats. There's another one. Nope. Just kidding. Missed away. 3-1. Didn't miss by much. Ground ball up the middle off of Calverley. Everybody's going to be safe. I don't know if it hit his foot, hit the mound, or hit the rubber. Either way, bases are going to be loaded on some wild hits and wild plays here this afternoon. Now no, I got a new hitter here. Who are they saying? Mason Hildebrand. There you go. Thank you. Ground ball, chopper up the middle, and off of Potter. That's an error. They're going to score 1. They're going to score 2. Hack will reach on the E6 there. 2 will score. 2 errors in the inning, and there's still nobody out for the top of the order in McCoy Lanou. Singled his last time up. Runner at first is Hildebrand. Tradovic has an opportunity to finish this game on the mound for Kaukauna. It's a defensive indifferent, but that's too confusing to write in the scorebook. They just put stolen base. 2 on, nobody out. Both scoring position. And Lanou ahead 2-0. It's Calverley's game to finish. There's no warm-up action for the Rangers. Not sure how many pitchers they actually have left. And a 4-pitch walk, and the base is loaded up again. Hurrying up Aiden Moss. Ground out, sacrifice fly, strikeout, a single. There's strike. Base is loaded again for Kaukauna. There's a little action in the bullpen now. Fly ball to right, that's trouble. That one's going to get down all the way. Cut off by Bush. 1 scores, 2 scores. And a 2 RBI base hit for Aiden Moss. Extending that lead. Gates scores, Hildebrand scores. Still nobody out. Go Vanderloo now. Low and away. The 1-0. Into the screen, 1-1. Miss away. 2-1. Still 4-3 Marshfield. They're in the bottom of the 6th. They might finish up before us. It's going to be blooped foul. Two balls, two strikes. Vanderloo. Counter runs full again. There's a little warm-up action in the Rapids bullpen. Don't quite see a number down there. And the payoff again. Strike 3 on the inside corner. And Vanderloo's down with a strikeout for the second time today. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Nolan Lotzer. Single, hit by pitch, ground out, and a walk. Thank you. 22. Oh, Eli Graff. All the way across the diamond for the put out there. 2 away now. They'll bring up Dylan Lotzer, the 9th hitter of the inning. Two in scoring position. Misses away. Lotzer today, fly out to center. Single in the 3rd. Walked in the 5th. Struck out in the 6th. Fouled that one into the mitts. 1-1. Two and one. Looking forward to when Peacock gets it on their streaming service, but last night was Alan Jackson's final concert of the legendary career of Mr. Alan Jackson. He played at Nissan Stadium in Nashville last night. It was live on NBC, but I don't have live TV except for a couple of streaming services, but hopefully Peacock will get it up on there soon. What a career. What a life. Alan Jackson. One of the best storied country music careers of all time. The 3-2. Fly ball to left. Lee Berg along the line. Long run for Chase, and it's going to be foul. (10-3) here. 5 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, 4 in the 7th for Kaukauna. And do it again here on the payoff on the 3-2. Fly ball opposite side this time. We'll do it again. Justin Tibbett started this game for Wisconsin Rapids. Evan Calverley came in. He's at 77 pitches. This is going to be 78. And Chase Odradovic is at 88 total. And he was the starting pitcher for Kaukauna. Again, a very, very good possibility that Chase will be able to finish this one off. He's going to be working with 27 pitches. And a walk. 27 or 17, I'm not sure. What's 105 minus 88? 17? Yeah, I think so. And there will be a pitching change here and a new courtesy runner for Dylan Lotzer. And Eli Graff will come in and finish this one up for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, just nice to see Evan back out there after leaving yesterday's game before the game even started for Wisconsin Rapids. Take a look at our score down in the southeast part of the state. At American Family Field is Brewers 1, Cubs 1. Top of the 8th inning. We're just going to try and get a series win against the North Siders before they welcome in Cincinnati. Starting tomorrow. 4-game series against the Reds. (4-3) Marshfield, bottom of the 6th inning. Dawson Luther standing at first base. Pretty bad situation right there. Joey Ortiz and Gary Sanchez collided, making a catch down the third baseline. The reason it's worst case scenario for that is that William Contreras just pinch hit. So Brewers don't have an extra catcher. Got to bring up Carter Van Rossum, the 10th hitter of the inning. Second time that Kaukauna has batted around here. Bases loaded for Eli Graff. And first one is fouled into the screen. What do we got here? Carter? Yep, there we go. Base loaded and 2 outs. Popped up on the infield, shallow right field. Camden Martin drifting around, fighting the wind, making the catch to end the 7th inning. All right, Rapids need 7. We'll be back with the bottom of the inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Brody Schwalbach will be the new pitcher for Kaukauna to try and wrap this one up here for the Angels. It'll be 9-1-2 for Wisconsin Rapids. Marzofka, Martin, and Potter. As I mentioned, Rapids need 7 to tie, 8 to win. Seen crazier. Rapids scored 10 runs against Heartland in the first inning last night. So it's possible. Anything's possible in baseball, right? Marshfield has the bases loaded and 1 out. Nope, they just scored a run. 5-3 Blue Devils. Parker Marzofka at the plate. Looks at a ball. Fly out in the 2nd. Ground out in the 5th. He also had that web gem of a play back in the second inning in center field. Diving play on a fly out from Dylan Lotzer. That misses. 2-1. Ground ball to first. Lotzer again. Nolan getting the job done all day over there at first base. One away for the top of the order in Camden Martin. Martin fouls it at the plate. 0-1. Misses a touch away, not a lot, so a ball and a strike. Yeah, we might, probably won't get done at the same time, but we're working with 2 outs. They're working with, 5? Menominee will have the top of the inning, top of the 7th. Jacob Sadowska trying to add on to that 5-3 lead. We're at 2-2 here. 2-2 count, 10-3 Kaukauna. Camden Martin needs a new bat. Something in it is not feeling good. Maybe broken. The 2-2. Oh, and that got him. Front shoulder and then the ear flap, and didn't need the bat anyway. First one to Potter, misses low. I think Sadowska just came up with a big hit. We'll see here on Game Changer and our live stream. Two 2-0. Schwalbach with 1 away. There's strike. That was 2 RBI single from Jacob Sadowska. Marshfield will likely take home the, I don't know if they give him a plaque for this thing or not, but they'll likely take home that Ranger Invitational Championship. Fly ball to shallow right. Van Rossum's going to call off Jack Hack, and there's 2 away for Brett Olds. A walk today for Brett. RBI ground out in the 3rd, and a single and a run scored in the 6th. Two away. Rapids down their final out. First one from Schwalbach misses. Drops low for a ball. 2-0. There's strike. 2 balls and a strike here. Brett Olds with 2 outs. 10-3 Kaukauna. Angels will be back in action on Wednesday at New London. Rapids back in action on Thursday, hosting the Anago Typhoon, post 3. That's a non-league game nowadays. Used to be a conference game. Missed away, 3-1. Nope, ball 4, pardon me. Yeah, goodness gracious. 2 on and 2 out now. Eli Graff at the plate. Single and a run scored in the 6th for Eli. Misses away. 2-0. There's a pop-up to Lotzer at first in foul territory, and he make the catch, and that'll end it. Nolan Lotzer finishing it off. Great defense all day for Nolan, and the Angels take down the Rangers here today at a final score of 10-3. Our Ridgetop Exteriors player of the game. Goodness, who do we got here? Hayden Moss at short. He was a couple of base hits and 2 RBIs. Carter Gates played really well in the DH spot. Chase Odradovic at the Odradovic on the mound for Kaukauna as well. Keith Savings Bank post-game show. Again, Rapids 2-2 over the weekend. Kaukauna 3-1, and Rapids back in action on Thursday. They host Antigo, then a doubleheader against Holman on Friday before the 4th of July holiday, and Kaukauna back in action on Wednesday as they travel to New London. Thank you all weekend for tuning in on Zaleski Sports. We thank you all for Brandon Bierenkopf, Miles DeTroy, Ryan Rasmussen, Mike Steinwagner, Katie Lecton. This is Steve Maves signing off from the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. Final score of this one is Kaukauna 10 and Wisconsin Rapids 3. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay cool this next week, and we'll talk to you again next time right here on Zaleski Sports.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, they're like, "Oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events." So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when we bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for local kids. It's a fun event. We do a lot of fun stuff with it on our Facebook page. The voting goes nuts because it's the community that votes for it. And at the end, there's a lot of participation. So that's the best event.
We had Thursday grill outs. We did that. We were raising money for the Rome Canine Division. We set up in mid-June to have grill outs each and every Thursday all the way through till the middle of August.
Numerous amount of golf outings where we raise money specifically for that event through our whole sponsorships and games that we play.
My employees right now are all very active in participating in literally hundreds of events over the last 2 years that make Key Savings Bank a part of this community. We think that's very important.